What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? We are back again for another episode review, finally on time, okay? A Love Marriage Huntsville, Season 3, Episode 8, Sin City Showdown, okay? So we start the episode off with Mel, she doing her, first of all, I'm going to be 100% honest. The episode really wasn't much, okay? It felt very much like a filler episode. It felt like I was looking at a filler episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? I'm just saying, you know how it is when they first get to the trip and the trip don't come until half the episode or whatever, and then it just don't really be much yet, and the drama don't truly start until the very last end, and then it carries on to the next episode. That's what it gave. That's what it gave. But at the beginning of this episode, we get Melody, okay? At first when I turned the TV on and I didn't realize that they was filming the video for her song Telltale Signs, okay, and she's walking down the street. Now, let me tell you something. I only saw that video one time, okay? That's enough for me. You know what I'm saying? It's cute for what it is, and I had forgot some parts, okay? So when I seen Melody walking down, first of all, I said, who is this lady in all this black and this hair giving me more Tasha, okay? Giving me black, want to be more Tasha. And if y'all don't know more Tasha, Addams Family. Okay, listen, I was like, who the hell is this? I mean, she cute or whatever, but who is this? Oh, that's Melody. Oh, okay, girl, what is this? With the little Rockweiler. So I'm filming my video on Telltale Signs in my friend's house, Stormy. I said, girl, truth be told, let me just tell y'all this. Melody's voice irritates me. When she talk and when she be trying to be fake, it irritates me all the time because you could just hear the fakeness coming out of her voice. You know, when she putting on, especially when she meet up with her girls, like when Stormy came on set. Oh my God, hey girl, how you doing? Like, yeah, all right. So I was just doing all of this, and it was lovely because the weather was up messing, and then the dog was doing this and all of this stuff. And girl, your house is so great. It gives off, I'm being fake for the camera because I know if I know these people already, I'm not going to be putting on. Okay, I'm not going to be putting on and acting like if you my real friend, I'd have been to your house already. You know what I'm saying? I know how I look or whatever. You done been to mine. I don't need to be like, oh my God, each and every time I see you. Okay, that's what Melody does each and every time she see a so-called friend. Okay, so she doing her thing. The video was over with. Another friend shows up, Brittany, and they go outside and they talking about just catching up. But Melody has to apologize to her because of the stuff that was going on social media. And apparently, and I think I seen this or whatever, Mel had left the kids in the hands of Brittany, to babysit. And I guess Martell got into his little feelings and he went online and was basically blasting Mel, trying to make Mel look bad, making it seem like she putting her kids or their kids in the hands of somebody that's inexperienced. And what Melody basically said was Martell was like, she put the kids with somebody who's not experienced with taking care of 4 kids but one. If you know how to take care of one kid, you know how to take care of all the motherfuckers in this instance. That's how I feel, especially when it's somebody that you know. I can understand if it's a stranger or whatever, and you can feel that way, but then we get the backstory and say that Brittany has been a friend of Martell and Melody for a long time, for many, many years. And for you to get on social media and to blast her by, you inadvertently blasting Brittany and her parenting skills and her, being safe skill or whatever with kids or whatever, to try to get at Melody. Okay, so Brittany got hit with a fucking stray bullet because of that. Okay, and that's messed up because Brittany didn't do nothing, and you should know how Brittany is or whatever if that's your friend. So why are you putting her in the mix just to blast your ex? That's trifling. So of course she had to apologize for that. And you know what, Melody, you better than me because I wouldn't. Brittany, you better than me because I would have went up to Martell and said, say what? Say what? No, we can do this, okay? They say, women shouldn't come to me and like that or whatever if they don't want stuff to happen. But bitch, you had my name up in your mouth or you implied my shit and you implied some negative stuff about me. So what you gonna say to my face? But anyway, moving on from that, we get to this whole situation about Black and Tasha coming in. First of all, Tasha, you came in with your little Ivy Park pants on or whatever, okay, your little workout gear. I said, oh, that's cute, but I still don't like you, and especially don't like you in this moment right here. And I'm going to tell you why. This is why. So Jalen, you know, he getting the cash or whatever. He was like, I'm just doing the receipts and all that stuff, okay, from last night. You know, I was like, okay, cool. You know, I said, oh, they still got him as general manager. So y'all still ain't gonna go get an assistant general manager. Y'all still not gonna train him. They done talked about this already, and you still didn't do nothing to change it, okay? So what wind up happening is Tasha is asking, how has things been going, okay? Because apparently over the last few days it was a holiday, and right before the holiday one of their managers or somebody important quit, and also the freaking chef quit, okay? And I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, what's going on? And apparently some other staff members quit, okay? So at this point, I'm sitting here like, y'all ain't going look out for somebody else or close. I mean, I know you're not, I don't know how you do this, okay, with a restaurant. I know you don't necessarily just close down right away because you don't want to lose profit, but at the same time, do you got a backup cook or whatever in the back or whatever that can take over? Because at one point, Jalen said he knew he was going to have to cook. I said, that ain't even your job. All right, that's not your job. And a bitch like me probably would have said, unless you finna pay me more, that's not my job. Okay, I don't know how to cook for a whole bunch of people. I know how to cook for myself, but that ain't what I signed up for. So, bitch, if the food come out nasty, that's going to be on us. And then the people ain't going to want to come back because the food nasty. Because you'd have had somebody that's, once again, inexperienced in the kitchen cooking. Okay, it just didn't make sense to me. All right, let me tell you this. This is all Tasha and Marceau's fault. Mostly Marceau, and Tasha just following behind him. Okay, whatever he says, Tasha gonna follow. All right. You know, she getting up in her feelings and all this stuff because he didn't turn in some, I guess, nightly emails or whatever, I guess, saying how the business is going. And, you know, he was like, with everything that's been going on, because he has to pick up the slack. They have not hired new people yet, so he's doing all of this work. Okay, he's doing his job plus the job of probably 3 or 4 other people at the same time to keep this restaurant running. Okay, but Chad, you know, you want him to send these emails and you're getting upset at him, or you're getting feeling some type of way about it because he did not send the emails when he was supposed to send the email, you know, because he tired, he overwhelmed. Truth be told, Jalen, I understand it, but we got to push through. Yeah, send those emails, and if they look like shit, that's how you feel, and that's what you get for giving me all this work, okay? But you can't say I didn't turn it in, all right? But at the end of the day, Jalen will be in all of his right to say, I quit and I'm done, and to leave y'all in the lurch, okay? To leave y'all in the ditch and have y'all looking stupid, because once again, you did not get this boy help, all right? You have him, it's like y'all running, and I hate to say this word, but is he your slave? Is he your slave? I know he the general manager, but once again, he's inexperienced as hell. So, of course, he don't know how to do this. And then Marceau come up in there and y'all make it seem as though this is what you need to do to build character, and this is the real world and all this stuff. And he giving him all this speech, and, oh, I seen that, you know, all this, you know, people were quitting, and, you know, you carried the slack and you picked it up and you did what you had to do. I'm trying to show him that this is the experience that he needs to use for the real world and all this stuff. And he just not seeing it. He's not seeing it because he's doing too fucking much. All right. Jalen was like, I thought that y'all would bring me some help, okay? Because they even asked, what do you feel about us as a person, as a bosses? He said, you still didn't give me the training that you're supposed to have given me, okay? I'm thinking that y'all gonna come in and help when you see that we are down staff, okay? And we need some help, all right? You don't have nobody in place, backup or whatever that you can hire right then and there. So at least y'all can do is to come in and do some little stuff here and there, okay? But yet, you didn't do that. You expect me to pick up the slack and do all of this stuff right here and everything. And then it's like, you know, Tasha like, I mean, Jalen, he'll handle it. He got it. And I'm like, he got it. He got it. Bitch, that ain't his job, okay? That is not his job to do all of that. And then at the end of the day, he is not the owner of this restaurant, so why do he got to take care of it? This is y'all business, and if you cared enough about your business, you will make sure that bitch is fully stocked, okay? You will make sure that it's running smoothly. You will make sure that you are not running a sweatshop back there, because that's exactly what it sounds like you're running at this point. You're putting all this responsibility on this inexperienced child, okay? I don't care how old he is, because he's still a child, okay? He ain't grown yet. I don't care if he 20 something. He ain't grown yet, okay? Y'all acting like this man knows every freaking thing and he can pick up on all of this stuff. No, he's not trained for that, okay? He's struggling and you just don't see it. If that's the case, put your kids in there and let them work, okay? Break all the child labor laws at this point. That's what you need to do, okay? I'm just sitting here like, are you serious? The least you could have did was come in at least a one day or for a couple of hours or whatever and help out with the rush. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of these, restaurant people do when stuff goes down, okay? They come in and they help. Hell, we looked at Love and Hip Hop Miami and the girl on there, she was short staffed. Mama was up there performing, and as soon as she got through performing, she went over there and started serving drinks behind her bar, okay? She ain't the bartender, but she helped out. She helped out because it was short staffed, okay? And y'all couldn't do that? Tasha, what the fuck are you doing? Put them kids up in daycare or give them to Miss Wanda and you bring your ass over there and you serve a couple of drinks or two. Okay, girl, they just made me mad. They just made me mad. All right. I understand we got to grow up, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we got to take on responsibilities. And you know where it's coming from with me? Because I'm at a job where I'm doing a few people jobs as well. And I be seeing people that ain't doing shit and they don't do shit to help. So I understand exactly where he coming from, okay? And then gonna tell me at the end of the day, oh, so this needs to be put up. Is this in order? Well, I do that tomorrow. No, bitch, why you couldn't do it today when you see me struggling doing all of this other stuff? You ain't even ask me if I need help. You see me struggling, I shouldn't have to ask. Girl, I'm sorry. Whew, that shit just made me mad. That shit just made me really, really mad the way they was acting about that, okay? Meanwhile, you got Lewis at his job and Maurice going over there because Tasha, when they get through doing all of this stuff, they over there, you know, she was like, baby, I just want to apologize to you for the way that I talked to you. And, you know, I was trying to tell you to be direct and I was so aggressive with you, you know. And, it's just when you people be asking you questions and you don't be answering, it kind of be like, it be making me mad. And he was like, if it ain't nobody that I care for, I ain't going to answer it. But if it's you, yeah, I'm going to answer it. I got exactly where he was coming from. In that situation with Miss Wanda, because Miss Wanda was trying to be an a-hole, so therefore he was being an a-hole back. Petty meets petty. I don't feel like he was wrong in that situation for not answering that lady because she was doing too much, all right? And so that's where it was coming from. But she was like, anyway, moving on past that. Because I don't like the way people be talking about you and putting stuff out there in the street. And that be real disrespectful or whatever. And I don't like them saying disrespectful stuff about you. Granted, that's okay. I mean, that's your man who wants to hear that negativity. But you got to understand how your mama started this whole stuff, okay? Come down on her, all right? Meanwhile, she planned this trip to Vegas for the whole group to celebrate their 15-year anniversary. Now, I hope y'all are doing a private little thing, for just the two of y'all, because for my anniversary, especially something like that, I want to go on a little private vacation with me and my boo, and we're going to just be doing it up with each other. I don't want to see no friends. I've been seeing you throughout the whole year, okay? I've been filming with you throughout the whole year. Just film us and let us do our thing. Later on in the year, we'll get together and we'll do some shit. Let us have our time. But they want to share them. We want to share their little anniversary with them. So everybody coming to Vegas. Meanwhile, Maurice go down there to talk to Lewis. I said, please don't be about this vaping shit again. Because at this point, it's old. It's over. It's done. Maurice had to come down there to talk to Lewis to basically say, listen, so, I just don't want it to come off as if I was doing too much or whatever. I'm on my tone, and I probably was a little bit much with Tiffany and, seeing her crying and all that stuff. But I'm just trying to make the point clear because Kyle came there. She was thrown off about the whole thing. Kimmy didn't know about it. And it's like, why are you talking about it? Girl, I don't even really care. Maurice kind of smoothed it over so that they won't have to talk about it no more. Baby, pause. Because when Maurice came up there and then Lewis stood up and Lewis was like this. Let me tell you, somebody in my comments on the other episode that last week said that Lewis looked like Big Bubba. And as soon as he stood up and he started smiling that same old grinning smile that he always do, looking like the Kool-Aid man, which flavor do you want, grape or red? Blue, grape, or red. Let me tell you something. Those are flavors, just in case you don't know. Blue, grape, red. That's what it is, okay? Put blue and red together. Oh my God, it's a bomb. It's a bomb, okay? Girl, I haven't had Kool-Aid in a long time. Girl, that used to be a staple in the house. It's probably why I'm fat. But anyway, Moving on from that, they call that man Big Bubba, and I just cannot unsee it. Okay, so when he started grinning, I just was like, oh my god. Big Bubba. But anyway, he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, cool, cool. I get where you coming from. I get where you coming from. I said, okay, fine. We done cleared this shit up. Please don't talk about it no more, okay? Maurice invite them to Vegas. I said, you inviting strangers to your trip. Okay, you want to celebrate with strangers? Do what you got to do. Meanwhile, Destiny and Mel comes over there to Destiny place, and they have a little bit of a conversation and try to clear things up between each other, and talking about this trip to Vegas, and you know whether or not Mel was coming, whether or not Destiny was coming, because there's a possibility that Martell is coming, and if Martell gonna be there, and Destiny not coming, she not gonna come, and if Destiny don't want to be paired up with Tiffany, what's that girl name? Melody don't want to be paired up with Martell. Understandable, but what I still don't get is how come Mel don't understand why Destiny got an issue with Tiffany. They never really had a conversation to talk out their issue, so therefore that's why that's still lingering in the air. And truth be told, to eliminate that shit, they do need to sit down and to talk it out. But truth be told, if they do that, Tiffany still don't feel like what she did was wrong, just like she don't feel like what she did was wrong with the vaping thing. But you committed a very much wrong offense because you came to this lady's birthday and you gave off some information that you don't know if she was okay with saying, if she was okay with anybody else hearing, if she even, remembered it or whatever, if it was still fresh on her brain or whatever, if it would make her feel any type of way. It was some information that you did need to bring, and you still have not apologized for. Okay, what, Destiny need to make you cry? Destiny need to be quote unquote aggressive with you? No, okay? And Melanie still can't see that. Well, what's your problem with Tiffany? Bitch, she already told you, okay? She already told you. But, Destiny can't come on the same day that everybody else is coming down because, she got to drop off the baby to LeBarrett. And so Melody said, listen, girl, I'm going to go when you go, okay? Because 9 out of 10, Martell is still going to be there. Martell is, I was about to say he the only single person. But no, he the single person for the first day. So everybody fly down besides Destiny and Melody. They get on a little party bus. They doing a little pole stuff. Everybody just in a cheerful, playful mood. And then here come Louis and Tiffany with their backpacks on. My backpack, whoop-de-doo-de-doo. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna get off my ass, okay? Pause, because the backpack just made me think of some kids shows, okay? Because, ever since this dude, Steve from Blue's Clues, then put out this little message about coming back and, saying where he been, a whole bunch of y'all was hurting in y'all feelings, okay? And then I had put on Twitter, well, truth be told, I ain't never seen a whole episode of Blue's Clues, okay? And that's what it is. I know what Blue's Clues is. I know who Steve is, bitch, but I never seen a whole episode of Blue's Clues, okay? And people just like, damn, bitch, okay, fine. But then I committed the great offense by saying I never saw an episode of Reading Rainbow. I don't care how old I am. I don't care how long that shit been on. Bitch, I never saw Reading Rainbow. And it was like I just committed the biggest crime, bitch. People was coming at me like, are you serious? I said, girl, it was before my time. No, it was during your time. I don't give a fuck when it was. I ain't never seen the shit. Okay? My mama didn't put that shit on. Oh, what was you doing? What was you doing in your childhood? Bitch, I was outside. Okay? I was outside. And then when it was in time, when I was like in grade school, Barney, okay? Hey, Mr. Nickel Boppy Boppity Bop. I like it the way that you boppity bop. Okay? It was Barney. It was Lamb Chops. Okay? This is a song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Okay? It was Thomas the goddamn train, bitch. Okay? Girl, what else was it is? Molly and the Big Comfy Cow. Arthur. Okay? And I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Okay? It was them. It was them. It was Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Zoom. Zoom out. Zoom. That's what it was. Okay? And y'all got mad. Y'all got mad. And then I told y'all I ain't never seen Gullah Gullah Island either. I don't even know the people name. Y'all got mad at that too. Goddamn, bitch. We ain't all got the same childhood. Trust and believe, I grew up a Jehovah's Witness for most part of my life, and I didn't see all of that shit. Okay? And I did look at PBS. But I was on Disney Channel. Okay? Nick Jr., bitch, look at me trying to have my religion. That's how you know that this episode really wasn't much, okay? That's how I got so diverted, okay? And sidetracked. But don't come for me, okay? That's how she came on. They came on like they was Dora in the backpack. Come on, backpack. What's in your backpack? I said, take that shit off. Take that shit off. Everybody else having fun. Take them backpacks off, okay? They was like, girl, you got to go around the pole. So, Tiffany was like, oh, my God, the pole? I said, oh, I saw that wink, bitch. You be doing some shit up in there for Lewis. I know you do. It's always the meek and the quiet ones that be doing that freak nasty shit. I understand, but Tiffany, I still don't like you, you know. Meanwhile, she was like, you know, because Tisha was like, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Oh my God, they keep on talking about whatever goes on in Vegas. Don't take it back to Huntsville. It's not to be heard in the Huntsville streets or whatever. I'm just thinking like, oh my God, what exactly are they about to get us into out here? And I'm sitting here like, I took that as you talk too damn much, okay, and you spread too many rumors or whatever, so don't shut your mouth up. That's what I took it as, okay? But they get to the house and everybody's having a good time. They looking, they going through the whole thing. Next thing you know, they were talking about the threesome stuff and is it okay for a threesome to happen? Marcel talking about something. If Tiffany have sex with her or find a girl that she like or whatever, that's not cheating. And then Martell had to come up there. Cheating is somebody that you don't know or if they don't know about it. Girl, Kimmy was like, yeah, I mean, he know what cheating is. That's what he do. But he probably needs to brush up on the rules and all this stuff. Then they get into talking about threesome and, oh, you ain't never had a threesome 15 years. You ain't never had a threesome. Maybe it's time for you to have a threesome. I said, what is the fascination with a threesome? Okay, and I know my fascination with it. What is y'all fascination with it? Okay, because in my threesome, everybody participates. Okay, you do me, I do you, you do her, we do each other. Okay, we do everybody. Okay, it ain't just for the man pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm just a little bit confused. Like, why y'all pushing it so hard? And then, bitch, they talk about how Destiny. And was like, Destiny said she might be the third. Why she always thinking that she want to be the third? Like, first it was Jalen liked her, and now you think that I wanted her and all this stuff. And it was just, now that was a cute moment, okay? It was funny. Meanwhile, they trying to figure out what are they going to do for the rest of the day, if they going to go out or whatever. Of course, when we say we going to go out, when we first get there, we older. We older, bitch. Give us some time, okay? Give us some time. We need to go lay down. And then by the time we get up, we probably don't want to go nowhere. Okay, that is literally how I am. That first day that I get there, girl, it's a struggle getting up to get on the goddamn airplane and to get to where I need to go. Okay, I want to rest. I want to rest and I want to calm down. I'm tired, okay? I don't want to go out just yet. But, you know, they decide to just go down there to the pool and have a good time. You see Tasha and Marcel, you know, looking at the bathing suit. Tisha was like, you want to help put this on? He was like, no. She was like, well, then don't help take it off. I said, you know what, Tisha? I agree. Okay, you gave me something I agree with on this episode. Okay, and Marcel was about to do some stuff to Kimmy as she was putting her stuff on. That would have been not Marcel, but Maurice. That would have been me. That would have been me. Like, yeah, baby, go ahead. You know, you gotta hype your lady up. Okay, you gotta hype him up. Hype your lady, hype your man up, and say, baby, you look good up in there. Yeah, put that one on. Leave that off. Leave that off. I mean, them my goods or whatever, but show that off because you look good in it, baby. You know, Maurice was giving me those teas just a little bit. But, meanwhile, they come down there and they drink and they asking Martell, is Marcus about to come out? So I guess that's who he is when he drunk or whatever. And, you know, they started talking about where Tiffany and Lewis at. Tiffany comes downstairs. It was like, where Lewis at? You know how when they wake up and they need to stretch and all that stuff like a baby, that's what he doing and all that stuff. And then Marcel was like, listen, I don't know nothing about no babies. I leave all that stuff to the women. That's what my wife do. Okay. And at this point, Tiffany said something I actually agree with. I never would have thought, but I actually agree with it. Okay. It was 2 for 2. Okay, Tiffany, you said something I agree with last week, and you said something I agree with this week. Last week, you said that shit about the communication with Kimmy and Maurice. 100% correct. This week, I don't understand how Tasha is with somebody like this because the person that keep on talking shit the way that he says, they actually believe that, and I just don't understand. It's kind of sickening. Okay. Tiffany read him in that confessional, and I agree 100% with what she said. Marcel is a bonehead, okay? He's very old-fashioned, all right? Next thing you know, they start getting into who's a side chick, who's a side piece, and I guess at one point Tiffany asked, was Kimmy a side piece? And, you know, she was like, I was never a side piece, okay? So I don't know where you get that from. And then Kimmy was like, the side chick conversation came up or situation came up because Martell said they're trying to throw her under the bus and they played the clip. And I remember when that happened, okay? And Kimmy, he just keep on saying it. He was doing that to, you know, divert from what he was going through, okay? But, you know, that's what happened or whatever. And so she was a little irked by that, but she let it go. You know, at first, you know, you just be joking with it. Okay, ha, 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 have fun or whatever. But then when you keep on going and nagging with it and the jokes stop getting funny because it's like, you do realize that this joke is not real, okay? And I'm kind of getting irked by it. That's what Kimmy was getting when they was in the pool. They kept on talking about it and all this stuff or whatever. And then she was like, at this point, it's not freaking funny, okay? It's not freaking funny no more. And then Marceau sitting over there laughing or whatever. He probably a little faded, drunk, his cigar, whatever. And Kimmy said, okay, well, would you want somebody? Because she had to clear it up. I was never a side chick. Because they said Maurice was in a shitty ass marriage. Because they was talking about how Marceau used to be fat. You know what I'm saying? He used to be no beard and all this stuff. And then it was like, well, Maurice, before Kimmy, you was up in a fucked up marriage. I said, ooh. And even Kimmy was like, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay? Kimmy made sure they put that on camera to show her saying, don't say that. So Kiowa couldn't get her feelings. All right? But that's what sparked all of this stuff off, okay, and talking about the side pieces and everything. And so when they was in that pool and, you know, Kimmy was trying to tell him to stop it, okay, stop it, Martell, and y'all need to stop playing, it's not funny. Marceau's talking about something, it is funny or whatever. And then she was like, well, would it be funny if I said that you had side babies out here? Is that funny? Because that is the rumor. And she was like, it is funny, okay? She was like, no, that's disrespectful to Tasha, whatever. That, because it ain't funny to Tasha. Your wife ain't laughing. Tasha like, now, I don't know what she was trying to do. I think in her mind, she was trying to defend me, but at the same time, she was trying to comfort me. I said, girl, shut up, okay? You seen what your husband was doing, all right? And you even said that Kimmy was a side piece at one time before. So, girl, shut your mouth up. Next thing you know, Tasha brings up the whole situation. She was like, well, since you want to do this in front of everybody or whatever, let's do this right here. My mama said that you told her to shut the fuck up. She said, bitch, I probably said fuck. I really did. But I ain't tell her to shut the fuck up. And here's the thing. Kimmy called her out on believing all the bullshit that her mama be saying. And basically she was like, you know, the reason why her mama be believing all this stuff because Tasha be telling her shit. Tasha be telling her shit because don't none of the stuff that she be talking about be on the freaking TV. It don't be on the internet because I don't be seeing it or whatever. And that's what Kimmy's whole point. You told your mama that stuff, okay? And that's why she formulating that. You told your mama, you told your family, and that's what it is. And she's running off of that, okay? Meanwhile, you know, she was like, you need to get your mama in control, okay? Stop believing everything that your mama says, all right? But then Kimmy also went into mama bear mode, believing what her son said, okay, when it comes to Tasha and Marceau and working. And I guess they got into this little issue when they were going back and forth, and Jalen was calling Tasha ma'am when she said, don't call me that because that's disrespectful. Tasha said he was doing it in a disrespectful manner, trying to be smart. Kimmy said he wasn't, and Marceau was trying to say that, you know, he was doing it in a disrespectful manner, of course. And Tasha did kind of call her out and said, you doing the same thing that you accused my mama of, okay? You come to his defense, you doing the same thing. And I was like, in a sense, yes, but truth be told, I mean, you correct, but truth be told, damn, Tasha, you kind of got her on that one, but truth be told, you probably was, okay? Y'all probably did something to piss that little boy off, and I'm going to give Jalen a pass, okay? Fuck that, I'm going to say y'all still wrong because y'all still didn't hire no help, and y'all putting a lot of stress on him, okay? Y'all probably was trying to make him do a whole bunch of stuff, and he just got pissed off and said something very sarcastically to you and hurt your little feelings, okay? It was needed. It was needed, okay? But basically, that's just how the episode ended. You know, they both got up in their feelings or whatever. They both got up in their feelings. I had to turn the air on because as y'all can see, I'm melting. They both got up in their feelings, and Kimmy just was over it at one point. You know, she was like, y'all can be smart asses, I can be smart asses, everybody can be smart asses, okay? That's what Marceau was saying, you know, and you don't think Jalen ever does anything wrong, and that's when Kimmy was just all the way over, and then it said to be continued. Girl, I gave y'all a good enough episode review for something that I said wasn't really nothing. I talk too damn much. I swear to God, if y'all come for me in them comments because I ain't seen them shows, y'all don't know my life, okay? Y'all don't know my life. Just because I ain't seen them shows don't mean I ain't down. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We live different childhoods. Don't blame me. Blame my mama. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace.